Does this sound familiar to you? It's a sound effect of a record scratch, right? You've heard it everywhere, from music to TV shows. But what if I told you this was actually a vocal sample taken from a particular song? The song being scratched is called Change the Beat French Rap, also known as Change the Beat Female Version, and it's been sampled in nearly 3,000 known songs according to whosampled.com. The sample is so ubiquitous that most people just assume it's a stock sound effect. Let me give a little backstory. Fab Five Freddy is one of the pioneering figures of hip-hop music and culture. He's name-checked on Blondie's 1981 smash hit, Rapture,
Fab Five Freddy told me everybody slide,
and was also the original host of Yo MTV Raps.
Flowing to part 2 with yours true to you, Fab Five and my man.
But in 1982, he wasn't exactly much of a rapper. The Brooklyn native was known mostly for his paintings as well as his presence at early hip-hop parties in downtown Manhattan. During this time, French journalist Bernard Zecri was living in New York City as a reporter for the counterculture magazine Actuel. A fellow French expat, Jean Caracos, head of Celluloid Records, tasked Zecri with curating 5 new hip-hop singles to be sold in France in an effort to give the genre a kickstart in Europe. Zecri thought Freddy would be perfect as an artist for one of these singles and had the idea for him to rap in both English and French. Freddy struggled to record his verses for most of the session when Bill Laswell, another musician present for the recording session, suggested that Bernard's wife Anne try the vocals instead. Though she knew almost nothing about rap, Anne was able to record nearly the entire song in a single take.
Je suis une jolie fille, je m'appelle Bianca. Je vis dans le laser et j'aime les compétitions.
They decided to use her version as the B-side, giving her the artist name Beside. Get it? To end off the track, Bill's manager Roger Trilling suggested that they record the line, "This stuff is really fresh."
This stuff is really fresh.
Allegedly, the lines were spoken by Trilling himself. This 4-second vocal clip has become one of the most scratched and sampled songs of all time, to the extent that it's even been referred to as the amen break of scratching.
It's the defining scratch sound. That's all you needed.
It's been used so many times and it's been respected and blessed, and it's probably the best sound ever created. That's our signature.
The strange effect on the vocals comes from a Roland SVC 350 with a white noise carrier. Freddy also used this vocoder on the A-side version of the track.
The gentleman come in, his friend that worked at the studio, and he said this stuff is really fresh right through this very machine right here.
But how did this sample go from a throwaway line on a French B-side to becoming a staple of turntablism? Well, to find out, let's go back to Bill Laswell for a minute. According to the single's label, Change the Beat was produced by Bill's band Material, who were also credited as writers on the track. After working with Freddy, Material would go on to produce Herbie Hancock's album Future Shock the next year. On Future Shock, Bill worked closely with Grand Mixer DXT, then known as Grand Mixer DST, on adding elements of hip-hop and scratching to the album. Grand Mixer DST would end up scratching the end of Change the Beat on the album's opening track, Rocket. Rocket would have a uniquely strange video produced for it, which received heavy rotation on MTV, exposing millions of viewers to the sounds of scratching and cementing Change the Beat as a hip-hop standard. Despite the track's continued popularity, Zecri says he never actually made any money off of it. Quote, "I didn't get a cent from the track. I don't even know if the lyric was copyrighted. To be honest, I never even looked into it." I think that's gonna do it for this video, just a short one this time. Sources and all my links are in the description. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the Patreon screen with a single name on it.